guys ready? T-Rex miner versus LOL miner. Who is the new king of LHR unlocking?
Fudweiser. Let's get this party started.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean, got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down, I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns, who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it, it's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now, I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down, I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns, who are all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it, it's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now, I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Hey guys, what's going on? Is my mic working? Hopefully it's working. It better be working because today we're testing out T-Rex Miner. So if you are, obviously it sounds like some of you guys already tested this. So, you know, a little backstory, LOLMINER dropped an update a few weeks back. And we said, you know, T-Rex would probably within the same week have a release, but it took a couple weeks, but it's here now. They were doing a beta test for the past week and a half or so. A few updates have came in, but since then, we now have an official release on their GitHub, and HiveOS didn't waste any time. They updated HiveOS with the official release as well. So we're going to be dropping this and testing it out in HiveOS on my 3060. We got our old numbers here. Let me adjust my screen so you can see what's actually going on. We got our old numbers here, so we're going to do the exact same settings, test the wall, you know, software power, test it at the wall, figure out our hash to watt ratios on the exact same card with the exact same settings. And we're going to see who's the winner, how's it do, what's better. Now, T-Rex also has a low power mode or something. What is this operation here? Let me just check it out. So yeah, LHR low power mode. So without it, doing normally, it's estimated 78 to 98%. I haven't seen any videos on it, but I've seen some headlines that you're getting upwards of 80 to 85%. So whether that's true or not, we're going to find out. And ultimately, it looks like a low power mode where you're getting up to 75% now. So we're going to do the normal mode here, you know, run through these settings. And then I'm just going to, you know, pick whatever one is the best. We're going to try it out in low power mode and see if we can get more efficient. Now, remember, you know, it's not always about getting the most amount of mega hash. If we maybe have to drop a mega hash or something, but we gain more in power savings, that would ultimately be the better way to roll. But you know what? We're going to figure out if low power mode, you know, is worth it. But first, we're going to compare all the normal mode to previous settings here. And you can see how all our LOLMINER, this is an RTX 3060 version 2 that we're going to be trying this thing on because I don't know. I don't really have that many LHR cards. I only have, well, I have two 3060s and that one 3060 Ti, and every single other card I have is all non-LHR. So, you know, I don't really have too many LHRs to test on because I thought they were a waste of money. So anyway, regardless, I did try this on my 3060 Ti, the one that was absolute garbage, the MSI Gaming X, and it wouldn't do anything. It did not do any improvements on that one whatsoever. Exact same thing as LOLMINER and everything else. So, you know, it's trash to sum it up. So, Scott Berard, thank you for the $2 euros. Now, there's so many euros, I don't know which one that is, but, you know, the fancy E symbol. Let's scroll up, do a roll call, spin that intro, and see what's going on here with LOLMINER. Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of talking going on. I'm probably going to say your guys' name at least 5 times each, so we could be here all day. Just kidding. Anyway, we got Gregory, Johannes, Madness Investor, making statements. What's going on? Ogre MGTOW with the Panda Raid. Wrong stream. Every single time. What's going on, buddy? Salahendra, I need my COD. MC, what's going on? Ogre again. Mike Baldwin, what's happening? Chicken Chunks. Hey, what's going on, Chicken Chunks? I haven't called your name in a roll call for a little while, I don't think. So, where you been hiding? Dave Collins, Ultra Comb, Golden Wolf, what's going on? I didn't have my button ready this time. Budweiser. Ultra Cove again, the Traveler's Travels, Golden Wolf, John Lil, scroll through, same ones. Bones the Miner, what's going on? Jeff Baker, Johannes Ayakani, I butchered that. Super duper Chuck Official. Oh my gosh. Malcolm E. Spag, what's going on? What's happening? Did I miss anybody? I think I'm getting everyone right here. Cook 4015, Scott Berard again. Graham Low, Automatic Beats, what's going on? Chuck Kelly, what's going on? Crypto Baltus, Johannes. Oh my gosh, Graham Low, Pradik, Vania, King Mining, what's going on, King Mining? Are you really the king? That's awesome. We got a king in the house, guys. There's royalty here, so mind your manners. King Mining is there. Fully Electric, what's going on? Graham Low, Richard Shepard, Multi Vasca, just another crypto miner. And I think I got it. If I missed anyone, just yell at me and I will say I'm sorry. All right, awesome. Coin for LU, quick couple jumps. All right, looking good. Now let me just look for all my proper buttons here to see what we got going on. What's saying? Oh, we didn't do the intro. Yeah, spin the intro, boys. There we go. I like the intro because then it gives me a quick second there to, have a drink of water. All right, so what setting are we starting with? I think I already have it set, but we're going to begin here with the 1200 on the core and the 2000 memory. So let's see exactly what we got going on. I do have my wall meter here. Where's the right button? Bam! There's the wall meter. You can see we're sitting idle right now at 53 to 55 watts. What other things we got going on here? So my system is 22 watts for anyone just joining and haven't seen previous streams. This is sitting idle. Obviously, we're at 52 now, so you can see how much extra power just the GPU idle with its fans already at 65 can do. So we have that much power up. But the system itself is 22 watts. So any number we do see there, we got to take 22 watts away to see what this GPU is actually using at the wall. And remember, at the wall will change depending on your PSU efficiency. This is a 1000-watt Corsair, gold rated, so it's about 86%, but that 86 to 87% won't happen till about 50%. If you're unfamiliar with ATX power supplies, the peak efficiency on them is the 50%, so half of it. So if you have a 1000-watt power supply, in theory, you should only be running them at 500 watts because that's where your peak efficiency is. So a little disclaimer, 80% is what we're rolling. This is what our wall power is going to be looking like. And the wall power will be a little bit lower if you upgrade to better power supply. So keep that in mind as well. But most of you guys run gold rated. So this is what we're rolling with. The power company doesn't care about your efficiency ratings before the wall because they charge you at the wall. All right, disclaimer is out of the way now before we get all these crazy questions that everyone always likes to contradict. Let's get into this. So 1200, 2000 on the core. Okay, I already got that set. We're going to set up good old T-Rex miner here. Where is the one I got going? Crypto.com, the Flex Pool, T-Rex, Octo Beast, even though it's Test Bench Beast, Engage. All right, it's going in. We're going to jump into here. Put on good old Mini, and we're going to watch this tick away and do its thing while we kind of watch the power and stuff. And then we'll talk about what's going on. I forgot Outhouse Mining. No, Mike Baldwin. I know you're right there. There's nobody named Outhouse Mining in the live chat right now. But okay, I'm sorry, Mike Baldwin, aka Outhouse Mining. Who's hanging out on Roblox at the present moment in time. Along with Mr. Good Old Fudweiser. I didn't hit the button, so I better do that again. Budweiser. Yeah, there we are. So let's just see what this does, how long it takes to do its thing. Now, what are our old numbers? Our old numbers here were, what was our best one? We're running driver 510 60.02. So it looks like 29.88 mega hash at 84 watts. I believe software and then wall. So 84 watt software was 94.5 at the wall with a hash to watt ratio of 0.316. Now, regardless if we get more hash rate or not, the bot at the end of the day, the best number you're looking for is the hash to watt, not necessarily, your mega hash, unless, you've spent $1 billion on a GPU and the mega hash is absolutely horrible. Cough 6600 XTs, then you know, it might not be worth it. Like, I can't see myself paying $600 Canadian for a more efficient RX 580. But that's just me. That's just me, and it's horrible on other algorithms. So I don't recommend it, especially once Ethereum's gone. 6600s are probably one of the worst GPUs to invest in. Anyway, that's just me. Let's get into this. Where's my button? I hit the wrong one. We're over here now. Let's go. So we got to try to beat that. That's the goal we're looking for. So we're currently sitting at 120. Well, we're at 90 some watts right now. 120 minus 22. I better have my calculators ready so I can do some mathematician stuff faster. Hurry up and do its thing. I don't know any. So some of you guys have already used T-Rex miner, I'm guessing. How long does it take? How long does it take for it to do its calibration thing? Does it take like 20 minutes like LOL miner did? Now LOL since then released an update, you know, speeding up the whole process, but I don't know, you know, how long this takes. So we're about to find out. Let's find out what's going on here. Ticking away, ticking away. What's going on in the live chat? Roblox it up. Yeah, you're Robloxing up. I got 11, 12, 1. So I got 2 hours left. So while we wait for this, I guess I could bring up my capture utility. We can kind of jump into the server for a second to take a look at a few things. We're just going to take the power off while that thing wraps up. I guess I'll adjust my screen so we can see what's going on here. So I guess I'll go to full screen. Go bring up my capture utility. Yes, it's on Roblox. Turn my clicker off. And I just want to go through and see what the server's been doing here the past couple of days. So we're going to subtract this, put that down. So let's start with Pulsar. So, whoa, okay, awesome. So yesterday it looks like we hit 3 Pulsar blocks staking here. So that's good. Today, so far, we've already hit 3 Pulsar blocks. So that's good, and it's very early still. So 6:55, 7:45, 8:30. That's like 45. This one was less than 50 minutes and 45-minute gaps between smash and blocks out there. It's currently sitting at 13 active connections. So that'd be awesome. We hit like 7 to 10 blocks today. You know, we're on track for that. T-Rex miner on this 3060 Ti is still only doing 41.3, but it has other stuff going on in the background. As you know, I've been solo mining to my YataCoin pool, so I actually want to check that right now because I have 2 hours for a 24-hour test. So I want to see, you know, how much am I making on YataCoin so far? What are my coins at? What's my balance look like? Remember, I'm using the pool address. That way, I'm legitly, the server is running its own pool. You can see Rabid pool. It's not listed at miner pool stats or anything. So, you know, it's all my own private operation here. I'm using the pool wallet because everything I hit blocks on is actually going to be a 0% fee to myself. So 0% fee mining this. And I'm currently sitting at, how come it's not loading? Oh, great, it's broken. I just crashed everything. 0 Yata. I crashed the whole operation. I lost all my coins, guys. Don't worry, it's loading. Oh, I'm at 2,600 Yata coins. That's crazy. But I did start at actually 650. So I'm almost at 2,000 coins. I still have 2 hours to go until I actually, you know, see how much I've actually mined. But I guess I'm at 1,950 coins in 22 hours. So we'll see what happens when that goes through. So far that's looking not too bad, depending on what the YataCoin price is at. I got my Chia kind of still sinking here. That's taken a while, and yeah, awesome. And this thing's also, you know, currently mining to its YataCoin. Now the hash rate is extremely low because it's got lots. I have threads limited and everything to free up some resources for everything else that's going on here. But awesome. Take a look at that. It looks like it's doing its thing. Just a little insight on how my solo mining YataCoin is looking so far to my own personal pool. Because that is the only way that you can solo mine YataCoin is through running your own node. So that's a full node set up and converted to a pool. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to close that now. Everything's looking good there. What do we got for hash rate? Whoa, we're at 33, guys. You see that? 33. That is definitely beating LOL miner by quite a bit. Where's my actual? There, we got to go to there. Let's bring up our power. What do we at? So, okay, 125. Let's see if we're getting jumps all over the place. Remember, LOL miner was also bouncing all over the place in terms of power. Now, the higher settings we went, the more bouncing we saw, but we're fairly consistent here. It's not jumping like 10 to 15 watts like we did see on LOL miner. T-Rex is staying, you know, within 119 to, what are we peaking at here? 125. So where's the nice middle ground? What is this thing actually drawing most of the time? 119 to 124. It looks, oh, 127 right there. I don't know. We might have to go with 125 or what? What do you guys figure? What do you guys figure we should use for a power number? Have you done a video on Yada solo mining? No, I have not. I just started solo mining. I haven't even done a how to mine video, so. Oh. No, I have not done any solo mining. I just started solo mining Yadacoin myself, so it's going to be, you know, 2 hours for my first 24-hour test to my own pool. So, you know, eventually I'll do like a how to mine Yadacoin, and then I'll do like how to set up your own node type of thing, and then I'll have to do like a how to solo mine to your own pool type of operation. But yeah, I have not done any videos on Yadacoin yet. I'm mining Raptorium on a 5900X CPU. Can I mine a different coin on a GPU on the? Yes, you could totally mine something else. If you have a GPU on that and you want to point it at something, 100%. You can definitely point that GPU onto Ethereum or Conflux or Ethereum Classic or Ergo or whatever you want. You can GPU mine as well, 100%. So we need some numbers here. What are we going to go with power? 123, 123, 125. What do you guys roll it? What do you guys figure? This thing is bouncing. It's not bouncing as much, but we do need a middle ground here to figure out, you know, power consumptions. Technically, we should go with the high because it'll spike at that. So maybe we should just roll with the 125. So I'll just go 125. Because, you know, if everything spikes up and you don't have enough power on your circuit or something, you could potentially blow a breaker. So we're going to roll it to 125, I guess. 122, you think? One fully electric, it was mostly 122. We did do the average. It would be unfair if we used the spike on, because we didn't do that with LOL. We did averages out. So 122, let's go with that. So that's 100. That was an easy calculation. 122, system is 22. So we're using 100 watts right now. Let's go into our actual, let's see what this rig is actually pulling in the software. So it's stating 87 watts in the software here. So let's just punch in some numbers. So we got 87 watt software. We got 100 watts at the wall. That's the wrong field. We're messing this up. 100 watts at the wall. 87 at there. Okay, we need our mega hash here. I was put 87 in here. Imagine if we were pulling 87 of a hash rate. That'd be absolutely insane. So what are we doing for a hash rate? Hash rate is looking, you know, 33.15, 33.21. I guess we'll go with the lower one. They're fairly close, you know, 0.2 to 0.15 isn't really going to make much of a difference. It's coming down a little bit now, though, so I don't know. It's coming down a bit. We'll wait for one more ticker. We'll see what the next ticker is telling us. And we'll get an idea for that. Still waiting for a ticker. Waiting for a ticker. LOL miner was crashing at 1070s. Well, that's no good. One more ticker. 30. Okay, 33.2. So I guess we'll go with the 33.15 because that's kind of in the middle of the two. Now we have 33.18. All right, we're gonna go 33.15. 33.15. Mega hash. Mega G. Oh, milligrams. We're doing milligrams right now, guys. Whoa, we're not in any type of drug companies here. So now let's figure out our hash to watt ratio. And looking at this, it looks like we're already found a winner here. So we got 33.15. We're going to divide that by our 100 watters. 0.33. So we're about on par with like 3090-ish. That's not bad. 0.33. Oh, we're going third. 0.331, just in case we need some like tiebreakers or something later on. All right, so there's our first numbers down, and it looks like we're already ahead of LOL miner, so that's good. So 1200 and 2700 memory we're gonna try now. So we're gonna shut this flight sheet off. We gotta let it do its thing each time. Shutting the flight sheet off. 2700 on the memory. Let's see what this does. Bam. Apply, engage. You guys can't see nothing, can you? There we go. Let's get our flight sheet rolling again. And this one. There we go. Let's see what we got going on now. Bam. It's firing up. It's firing up. All right, back to the chat. What's going on? Power limit 70. So this is already Windows operation. Fan 40, mem. So 1550, 17. So you're going with the memory of the 1550. So let's just run through that set. Actually, you're using your memory is 1700. What's 1700 times 2? 1700 times 2. 3400 on the memory in Hive. So you're rolling with like we kind of went through this when we tested LOLMINER previously. If you guys were here for that, you probably know what I'm about to go through here. But you know, that was the go-to for ultimate mega hash. And the 1552 core, yes, it resulted in the highest hash rate, but it did not result in the best hash to watt ratio. So I advised against using that setting. Let's just try, that's with the 470 driver. Let's look at the 510 driver. So again, the 1552 previously in LOLMINER. Oh, that's T-Rex. LOLMINER right here. So in all the settings, though, the 1552 for the 3060 is the best way to go about it, because it's just straight up, you know, you get the highest mega hash, yes. But when it comes to mining, you know, it's not always about the mega hash. You really should be looking into the hash to watt ratio, and that what is really in the end determines what the best setting is. So I know a lot of people, it's hash rate, it's all about the hash rate, but you know, just like CPUs, GPUs, they're all the same. You can fit more rigs on for the same amount of power with more hash rate running more efficient than just trying to pump out the mega hash. But we are going to get to the 1552 setting in a couple more settings here, and we'll see what happens. You know, maybe things have changed, maybe things are getting tweaked out. But you know, in previous tests, the 1552, yes, highest hash rate, but resulted in one of the lowest hash to watt ratios because it's trying to pump out mega hash. So don't always try to look for the mega hash. It could end up kind of hurting you in the long term. Let's have a look here. 0.33 my efficiency. What do you mean 0.33? Let's take a look at the efficiencies that I got. I got 0.316. You can see like on a software power it was using 114, but at the wall it was 120.8 watts. So on the watt meter it was actually telling me 142.8 watts when we were using that setting. So I'm guessing you probably went by the software numbers, and I always try to tell everybody don't use the software numbers. The power company doesn't care what your software is telling you. They're going to charge you by what you're using at the wall. So yeah. Oh, 0.0069. Well, if you're only paying less than a cent for power, then you know ultimately I guess it doesn't really matter. That's a totally different boat. That's a whole, you're paying less than, you know, a lot of mining farms out there. That's insane. Yeah, we need at the wall numbers. That's why I like say at the wall. I want to see the number on the watt meter. But yeah, let's just see what this is doing. Let's let it ramp up. We're at 25. I should have been paying attention to see how long it actually took. Maybe we'll time the next one until we actually see what happens. But anyway, back to the live chat. What's going on in the live chat here? Power meter at the wall shows total rig power draw. Yes, that is correct. But remember, I already know what my rig is using. Before any GPU or anything in there, it's 22 watts. We got to subtract 22 watts from any number you see at the watt meter. That will result into what your GPU is pulling. That's with your GPU fans and all sorts of other things. GPU fans can use quite a bit of power. So if you ramp it up, I looked at that in, I think it was the 3090, going from 65% all the way up to like 95% resulted in an extra 4 to 5 watts in power, just going from 65 to 100 watts. You times that by like 10 rigs, that's like, you know, 65, that's an extra 65 watts and stuff right there. So fans are one of the least efficient things you could possibly put on there. Like I said, my rig was 22 watts. Before we even started, the rig sitting idle with the GPU was at like 52 to 54 watts. So you can see how much power the GPU is using when it's just sitting there idle. So these are other factors you got to remember, not just, you know, whoa, what's going on type of operation. So what are we at? 33.67, 33.5. Now this is the same core clock. We just upped the memory a little bit here. So we're seeing a slight increase. Now I'm not sure how far I can actually go on this memory. Maybe I should try that. Let's try like 4,000 memory and see if it explodes. Does That'd be fun. We like to see stuff explode. Technically, as you mine, the system also use more power. So 22 watts is your system idle, but what is your system using not idle? No, yeah, I get that. But I just want to, you know, previous videos, I want to point out my calculations in terms of everything. So let's say I did this with my 3060 Ti. So I tested every one. I have about 6 of them. And I tested out the power at the wall, the same calculations I'm giving you guys. So this is how I can tell, you know, my stuff is, you know, the numbers I'm trying to present to you is 100% accurate. So when I take it off, so say example, I did this with 3060 Ti's, like I said, but if I had these 6 of these exact same 3060, and I'm doing this test right now, and I find out the watt. Now, if I were to take this GPU off, and I put on all 6, my calculations work this way. For every 2 GPUs I add, so like say it came out to, like we just saw, it came to 100 watts. So if I put 2 GPUs, it's going to be 200 watts. Now, if I add the 3rd GPU, I add another 100 watts for the GPU, but every 3rd or 4th GPU, you do have to add an extra 1 to 2 watts from extra system power coming out. So I did do this previously, and up to 6 GPUs, I came out to being within 2 watts at the wall of what it should have been. So I added up all my GPUs, I added that system, 22 watts, and I was about 2 or 3 watts short of what I was actually drawing at the wall. So that's how accurate my tests actually are when showing you at the wall powers. These things are like 99.8%, you know, accuracy on that. Because now if you go to some other numbers and someone's saying, you know, you're only using 80 watts, and then you throw on 6 GPUs and you know, calculate a whole rig or a whole circuit on them, and you're actually using an extra 200 or 300 watts, then you're like, whoa, what happened? This was supposed to be using that. So when I do my test this way, every 3rd GPU, you add an extra 2 watts for extra system power, and it works out to be within 2 or 3 watts of the complete system when said and done. I did these tests live before as well, and it worked out to be exactly what we predicted it would be based on single GPU tests like this. So that's why I do know this is actually accurate, if that makes sense to you guys. All right, so where are we at here? We're at 33.76 mega hash. 70, so we're at 131. Whoa, we're 119. We saw a 131 spike there. How have we been hanging out in terms of power? I wasn't watching the old watt meter. Anybody been watching a nice middle ground average here? Because we do have to compare that. Like technically, in theory, we should roll with that spike that only hits for a second, because, you know, you have a whole bunch of GPUs on, they all spike to that. Then, you know, you could cause long-term issues running, you know, over a power supply issues and whatever else. But LOLMINER, we are going to have to find that one that it's mostly hanging out yet, or it wouldn't be a proper, because that's what we did with LOLMINER. We need a proper test to actually compare it with LOLMINER. So what do we got going on now? 121, 126. 126, you figure? All right, 126 is what she's been hanging out at. So let's go with what is our software telling us? Our software is telling us what? Oh, I gotta refresh it. 88 watts. Okay, I was like, 29 watts. What is going on? Okay, 88 watts. So software only went up 1 more watt, but at the wall we're saying 126. How are you able to get LHR 84? I have no idea. I just let it sit here. You saw exactly what I did. So I just did the auto tune. So LHR 84.3. Why, you're not hitting that? Is this something different? I don't know what's going on. Like my driver again, we're on driver 510 60.02. We are using HiveOS for these tests. And I'm just using the default settings. I don't throw in all these extra LHR stuff. We're going to try the LHR low power mode after we get through all these settings. We're going to put that on our best setting and see if it's actually, you know, saves as much power as it should. But other than that, everything's just default, guys. I don't really tweak anything too much. I usually just roll with the default settings, and they're always good, at least in my experience. Don't overthink it. If you overthink stuff, you'll just end up probably wrecking something. It'll be worse. But where are we at now? I totally forgot what I was at. So we're doing 126. We're going to subtract 22 watts. So we're sitting at 104 watts at the wall now. So 104 watts. We've got to check out our mega hash here. We're up slightly, 33.77, 33.72, 33.61. Okay, so I guess we'll just roll with 33.72, I guess. We won't go with that highest one because it's kind of still doing its thing. Now remember, it could still take, you know, another hour before it decides what it actually wants to sit on here, but we'll see. We'll see. So now I forgot what my number was already. 33.72. 33.72. 33.72 mega hash. Hash to watt ratio will be looking like, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong key. I see it there. Yeah, you can see it there a little better. So let's look at our hash to watt ratio here. 33.72, 104. So 0.324, slightly worse by increasing the memory. 0. What the heck did I just say? Now my calculator quit on me. 33.72 divided by 104. Okay, 324. 0.324. All right. And what are we looking like? We're still doing better than LO, or yeah, where's LOL? We're getting 0.322, 0.34. So we're still slightly ahead in efficiency over LOL miners. So that's good. Next up, we're doing 1350 and 2700. 1350, 2700. All right, let's stop this. $1350, 2700, same memory. All right, engage our flight sheet again. Wherever you are, right there. Get back into the test bench and let it load. All right, let that one load for a while and see where we're at. LHR tune 000007890. I use this for 3070, 49 to 50 mega hash. Awesome, awesome. Getting 38 B2 3060. You're getting 38? Right on. Getting 38. We'll be trying out. I'm assuming you're probably using the 1552 setting as well. We'll get to that setting soon and we'll see what, you know, what it's doing for us. That might be great. You know, maybe we should just go to that setting right now. No, I'm just kidding. We already started this one. We're getting close to it though, guys. We have, after this, we have 2 more tests to hit the 1552 to see what happens after that. So we'll see what happens. All right, rolling to the chat. Just got in. Smash that like, guys. 84 watching, 42 likes. What? Yeah, smash that like button, guys. What's going on? What's happening? Smash that like button, subscribe button, you know, and every other button you can see. Everything but that dislike button. But hey, if you want to hit that button, go for it also. It's totally up to you. All right, let's get going here. Start doing your LHR thing. Unlock. And remember, guys, like I talked about this before, you don't really want a full LHR unlocker. In theory, you don't. Like, example, say you're making $2 a day on a 3060 Ti, and you know an LHR unlocker comes out, you'll be going to be making like $1.50. Why? Because if everybody's cards are going to be unlocked, which means the difficulty is going to shoot up, which means everyone's profitabilities and yields go down. So in theory, when LHR unlocker really comes out, everyone's making less Ethereum. As much as you think, all right, awesome, more hash rate, more Ethereum, good times are coming. Really, you know, you're just hurting yourself. It gets worse. So 127, we're rolling with, yeah, it's pretty steady. 126, it's still doing its unlocker thing, so we'll see what happens. It's only at 21.5. See what happens once it picks up a little bit here. 134. Yeah, wait till it hits its whatever. You know, we should be over 33. In theory, we're using more core now. We're at 1350, so we should probably hit what? 34, 35 mega hash maybe? Potentially off this setting. I'm just assuming based on how everything's been looking. Could be 100% wrong. The only people it will get worse for are people with 4 cards. With 4 cards? Or more cards? What? I don't know. Well, in theory, it's everybody. Like, look at 2 summers ago. 800 mega, 800, what was it at? It was like 400 terahash on the whole network. 12 RX 580s. that's 380 mega hash, was making, what was it? They're getting 1.2 Ethereum a month, or 0.22 Ethereum per week. Can you imagine mining that right now? 1 gigahash right now is 0.39 per month. So it hurts everybody. An LH unlocker would hurt everybody. Seriously, 380 mega hash, 1.2 Ethereum a month. 1 gigahash, so 1,000 mega hash, is now less than a half of Ethereum a month. Difficulty hurts everybody. If the difficulty goes up, it's still going to affect the other cards. So, I don't know. I think in the end, it kind of balances itself out. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Oh, where are we at here? 36.8, 36.9, 36.8. That shot up a decent amount from 1350. Look, I wonder if we can max this card out at. Just, I don't know, like 2,000 on the core and 34,000 memory. What do you think that'll do? Explode? You think that'll explode? Maybe we should try it. Should we try 2,000 on the core? Once we go through these settings, we'll try some stupid settings and see what happens. I don't know. I think I had it in my OCTOMINER earlier. I think I did almost get, I think I was at 39 point something. I did try that 1552, but I can't remember what memory I used. But I think I was over 39 mega hash on this 3060, but we'll do some tweaking later on once we go through these settings and see what happens. But we might be able to hit 40 mega hash. I don't know. You know, it's a possibility. Now, it just comes down to the hash to watt. Is it efficient while doing this? Where's your thermometer? I could bust that bad boy out too, you know. I got that thermometer. We can check how hot this thing's getting, you know, if it wants to melt or something, or maybe some cables. No, this thing doesn't pull enough power to melt the cables, but it'll be fun. We should melt something one day. So is this where it's at? Like, okay, so let's just, you know, it's coming down though, 36.7. So we peaked at 0.96. And then now it's slowly coming down. No, that's true. It might not go up 15%, but it might go up 10%. There's a lot of LHR cards out there. People didn't care about LHR when LHR released. You know, those are the only cards you could buy. People were lining up and ordering thousands and thousands and millions of dollars of LHR cards. So just because yours only went up that far, there's still millions of other cards out there that are LHR that will unlock, and it will cause an increase in that difficulty. So let's go with about 36.69, 36.8. All right, what do we got for power? You guys got some power here? 135 we're sitting at now, 133, 125. Looks like 133 is the middle ground here. What's 134? 126 to 134. 133, 126. 128, 128ers, 128ers. All right, let's just put in this 128 watts. Oh no, I gotta do my subtractions first. So this is 100. That's only 106 watts, guys, for a decent boost. So this actually might be fairly efficient. This is actually the best settings. Nope, that was the best setting there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Software is telling us. Oh, where's our software? Where's our software? Software is telling us 100 watts. Let's do a refresh here just to make sure. Yeah, software is telling us 100 watts. 100 watts. We're getting 33.71, 72, 69, 85. We'll wait for the next ticker. Oh, you guys can't see that. I butchered you. I butchered it. 36. This will go with what? 36.71 or 36.61? 36.66. It's all over. 36.62. I guess we'll just go with 36.61. We'll roll with that number. No. obviously, you know, a point, whatever, doesn't really matter too much, but we'll just go with that. So 6.1, 36.61 hash to watt ratio is looking like, what are we looking like here? 36.61, we're dividing that by 100. 131. It's 131 watts. Okay, 131 has been averaging. Okay, stop this. We got to rewind this and do some new calculations. 109 watts. It's using 109 watts now, not 106. Bam. Increase. Increase. All right. So 36.61 divided by 109.335. 0.335. We got a new winner so far. That is the most efficient setting so far. 36.61 mega hash using 109 watts, which is what, 131.95 in the at the wall here. So 1470 2600. 1470 2600. Let's remove this flight sheet. Unset. Okay, HiveOS, take your time. You know, we're not waiting on you or anything. 1470, 2600. Oh, perfect. Oh, great. Data loading error. Look at that. See? Red. Red. Oh, great. Now wait. When it fixes it. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have clicked off. Go. Engage. Why do you got to do this to me now, Hive? Why? There we go. Thanks. Test bench. Engage. I forgot my settings I wanted. What did I want to do? I wanted to do 1470 2600. 1470 2600. Remember, we could try some other settings after. It's just that we're trying to use the exact same settings that we previously used, so we can just compare this. But obviously, it's looking like LOLMINER is a straight up loser in this operation. Just like previously, LOLMINER did the first thing first, but then, you know, T-Rex and stuff came out and just did it better. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Engage there. Loading. No, I spelled it. Oh, it didn't even start yet. I thought I spelled it wrong. I do that all the time. Spell stuff wrong. My RX 580 does 32.10 mega hash at 90 watts. Can't believe it so well compared to current cards. 90 watts. Yeah, the RX 580 is actually about 118 watts. I tested them. I have two of them. Let's look back here. Look at these 580s. 580, 68 watts in the software. Look at this. 68 watts. This is in the software. At the wall, this 580 is actually like 118 watts. Pulling 30 mega hash. Well, I'm only doing 29.24 right now. Let's do a refresh. That should be at like 30 point something. Oh well, it's failing on me right now. But yeah, we can look at, what do I got over here? Same thing for Ethereum Classic. I believe I have some 4 GB cards hanging out over here. Oh, HiveOS, why are you doing this to me? Here we go. Let's go. So yeah, here's some 4 GB cards. Again, same thing. 72 watt software, 71 watt software, but these bad boys on Ethereum Classic, they're 118 watts at the wall. So I don't think you're under 100 watts on that 580. Sorry, but yeah. Back in here, go back into there. Can we even see that? Yeah. 3060 uses 125 watts with 50 mega hash, I think. 125 watts. 50 mega hash. 3060 got up to 50 mega hash. That's insane. I don't know if it'll hit 50. We might be able to tweak it to 40 if we're lucky. I don't know, but I don't think we're gonna hit 50 on it. I think a TI maybe in the 50s, depending on the TI you have. The MSI TI I have is definitely not going to hit 50. It doesn't want to break 42 no matter what you do. 0 core, 1500 core, 0 memory up to 3600 memory. It will not break 42 mega hash. The one I have is garbage. So I'm going to probably BIOS mod that thing sometime here, but I don't know when. Now it's busy just hanging out in the server thing I built. So I probably won't even touch it. I'll just leave it alone. But if I could fix it, that'd be great. LHR 3070 barely touches 50. Really, a 3070 hardly? Yeah, like it's a TI. I can't see a 3060 hitting 50, but maybe someone sold a. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that. So what are we at anyway? We're at 145 spike there. Coming down to 135, so 135 to 145, 142. But I am noticing the voltage spikes aren't as bad as LOLMINER. Anybody else noticing that? Were you guys hearing we tested that? LOLMINER was all over the place and fairly often. Just get a nice average here. 146, 135, 137. Hynix hit 48. Samsung smoked 50. Nice. Yeah, I can see 3060 Ti's hitting 50. I think I've seen some people saying they were getting 50, 51. So that seems like a reasonable number for the 3060 Ti's, but not reasonable for 3060. The version 1 3060s, what were they getting? Were they getting 50? What was their mega hash there with the big driver tricks and times 16 slots and windows and everything? Counting down. So we're at 38.55, 38.51. We need a number on the power here now. Looks like we're probably going to hang out in the 38s. Yeah, 38s look like where we're gonna be settling. So now we need our powers. 134, 146. 145. 44. So we got 135, 139, 145. It's 135 to 145, constant back and forth. So I don't know. We might have to roll with 145 or something here, because it seems to be back and forth. 145. You guys want to go with 145 on this? Because it's been doing 135 to 145, like equilibrium back and forth. So we're gonna have to go with the spike on this one. I think there isn't really a middle that it sits on. 145 it is. 145. 145 minus our 22, so that's 123 watts. 123. So 123 watts. Software is telling us 110 on the software. 110 watts, and our hash rate is booming in at 38.72. Let's just do a refresh. 38.68. What are we at? 38.68, 48, 38.73. We'll go with the 68, I guess. I don't know. It's all over. 38.68 mega hash. So that gives us hash to watt ratio. Average is still 139. Of let's see here. 38.68 divided by 123, 0.314. 0.314. Okay, so we're dropping a little bit here in terms of efficiency. All right, here we are. Here's the big boy. 1552 2800 memory. Let's see what this will give us. 2800 memory. I thought I used to run this thing at higher. You know what? We're going to try a higher memory on this thing. We'll see how this does though first. All right. Here's the Mac Daddy 1552. You know, the big promoted Ordelio. What do we got? 2800 on the memory. 2800 memory. Apply. There we go. What do you guys think we're going to get? Hash rate predictions on the 1552 2800. Let's see, guys. What do you guys think? Bam. All right, guys. Here we go. What kind of hash rate calculations, predictions? 39. So we got a 39 coming in. Using server case setup, only have one LHR 3060 Rev 1. Nice, nice. Everything else is non-LHR. Sweet. Same with me, pretty much. I didn't buy any LHRs. Well, I did. I got two 3060s and the crap TI. Just lock clocks with T-Rex. 42, fully 42.5. Oh my gosh, 42.5. Crazy. We might get that. We'll see. I don't know. You predict a crash? You think it's gonna crash? No, this thing ain't gonna crash. It's a beast. Oh, I got the wrong screen on there. Let's go to that. It's not gonna crash. It might crash later because we're definitely gonna see how high we can crank this thing up. We're gonna try that. We're gonna crash it later, but right now I don't think it'll crash. I think I used to run this thing at like 3600 memory or something, or 33. I don't remember. I think we can get more out of it. MC, what cards are you using? Biso Sadal, thank you for subscribing. What's going on with the big eyeballs? What's happening? Oh, welcome. What we got going on? We got 93 viewers, 55 likes. Come on, guys, smash that like button, smash the Threadripper fund button, and all that stuff. 20 mega hash. There we go. We're done. 20. That's all we're getting out of this. 20.96. Just kidding, guys. Still tweaking. It's still tweaking. 39.4. So close. Yeah, very, very close. We're almost there. Let's see what happens. Don't worry. This thing will fire up soon. Where are we at? 27.14. Oh, we're going up a little bit. We're moving up in the world. Let's see what we hit. Target for hash rate unlocker. The target is 39.4. That's interesting. Are we going to hit the 39.4? The target is 39.4. Yeah, it's still tweaking. We know it's tweaking. Just got to wait it out a little bit. We're at 37.3. 39.13. Oh, 39.13 on that spike. So we can get a little more out of this operation. So we broke 39 mega hash. Definitely better than LOLMINER. What do we? I can't remember what did we get on LOLMINER at this? LOL was 38.64 on both drivers. Interesting. 39.52. Oh, we're up. We're jumped ahead of the hash rate. Target hash rate, so that's good. We'll hang out there though. Let's stay at that. So 39.5 mega hash. We're almost at the 40 mark. Can we hit 40? Can we hit 40? We're gonna hit 40. What if you lowered the LHR mode to like 75 or 76, but up the memory and lowered the clock? It doesn't really do it. Well, maybe if we lowered the LHR a bit, some. I just like to use whatever it auto-tunes at. Auto-tune seems to work just fine for me, but you know, maybe we could tweak it some more. We're just gonna let this hang out, do its thing a bit. We need to start looking into our power though. 153, 142, 155, 154, 153. 142 to 153 looks like where it likes to sit. I don't know, 143 might be our power number there. We're taking up 39.47. Oh, we're coming down. We're coming down. 39.5 there. So we broke 39. That's safe to say. It's gonna hang out over 39. We just gotta. It could take an hour before it finally settles on the actual number, and it'll always fluctuate. But we need our power though. So what are we going with for power? 143 here. Does 143 look like the magic power number? Looks like it hangs out in the 143s a lot. Possibly late. Raheem, welcome. What's going on? All right, 153. I mean, not 143. 153 is where it's been hanging out. 143, 153. Yeah, I'll probably have to go with 153 because it's not resting in a middle ground. It's not going down low, high, and having a middle. It's usually hanging at the low or hanging at the high. So We're gonna have to go with the high on this of 153. 153. 153 subtract. So that is 131 watts at the wall. 131 at the wall. Our mega hash is hanging in the 39.16. It was higher than that, wasn't it? What do we got here? 39.25, 39.2. It's dropping. It's dropping. It's crashing. It's coming down. 39.3. Nice music. Thanks. We're going to roll with 39.3. What should we use for a mega hash number? We were at in the 39.5 for a while, but it looks like we're coming down. It's probably going to pick back up again, but that's the one issue with the LHR unlocker. It's going to fluctuate probably forever. So we need a kind of standard middle ground here. Now it's down to 39.18. The unlocker is looking better in LOLMINER on everything we've tried so far. More hash rate, decent power, better hash to watt ratio. So T-Rex is definitely the winner in what we've tried so far. But we need a hash rate here that we're actually going to use for our number. What do you guys want to use for our number? 39.1, 39.4, 39.5, 39.15 again. It's doing its thing. Still doing its thing. 39.3. Roll with 39.3 for our number. Okay, we'll go with that. 39.3. So 39.3 was our mega hash. 39.2. Oh, wait, I put it. One says 3, one says 2, and I put 4. That makes a lot of sense. I put 4. 115. Let's do another refresh. 100. Bouncing between 107 and 115 in the software, so I don't know what we should go for. All right, now it won't leave off 107. Okay, we're gonna go 107, I guess, software. Regardless, it doesn't matter. What? 107? It's using less in the software now than the other settings. 109. 117. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to use. I don't. One more. We'll do one more refresh. What is software telling us? Refresh. It's hanging out at 117 now. All right, we're going with 117 then. 117. So hash to watt ratio is boom, 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 boom. I don't have a drum roll button. That sucks. I think I have an actual drum roll somewhere though, but I gotta find it. Anyway, 39.3 divided by 131. 0.3 on the dot. So 0.300. Which again puts us at the bottom of the hash to watt ratio list. Just like every other time we tried that setting. But we'll tweak it a little bit more later on. You know, we're gonna try like 3,000 memory or something. See what happens. So that'll be fun. So 1590, 2600 memory. 1590, 2600 memory. $15.90, 2600. Remember, if you're using Windows, you divide the memory by 2. And if you're coming from Windows and going to Hive, you times it by 2. Operation on the 3000 series. Now, if you're on like 5700 XTs, you'd actually divide it by 2 coming into HiveOS from Windows. It's crazy how everything's just totally different on each other. All right. Engage. Here we go. What's going on, my best friend? 66.55 mega hash now here. What? This said, you thinking this is gonna hit 66 mega hash, or are you talking about you got a card running at 66 right now? Just switched the T-Rex on a 3080 Ti up to 93 mega hash now. Nice, 93, not too bad. That's a nice jump. Too bad that freaking 3080 Ti costs so much. How much power is that thing burning though? That's the other issue. What? This said 41? Oh, it didn't. Oh, you're guessing 41 already. All right. What? 49? 49.19. What? Did it already do its... What's going on? Oh, your 3070 Ti is running 65.5. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, so let's see what kind of... How is this thing shooting 49 already? Like, it didn't even start at a low... There we go. Now it's doing a low tweak. 28. First share, it just shoots out at 49. It's like, what's going on with this thing? It's a monster. We're going to hit like 80 mega hash on this 3060. This is the 3060 version 2, just like what we did with our... we're comparing this to LOLMINER, just like we previously did, so we can get straight across numbers on, you know, which one's better. So far, it looks like T-Rex is the go-to. Well, in theory, T-Rex is always the go-to when it comes to NVIDIA cards, but that's just me. Some people like MB Miner better. Some people like G Miner. Other people like LOL Miner. Myself, I like T-Rex Miner. Asus has them on sale right now for $380. Yeah, they're on sale for a reason. Nobody wants to buy them anymore. Well, you know, that's not true. 26, 20. Good to know I'm not home to test. The new T-Rex miner on the new update still running on T-Rex 24.7 because it was the best I've done on Mega Hash being 47.5. Nice. NVIDIA equals T-Rex, period. Exactly. I agree with you, Nexusty. I 100%. If you have an NVIDIA card, you shouldn't even be contemplating. What miner should I use? I just, you know, T-Rex. Same with AMD. What miner do I use? Team Red miner. You don't need, like, I don't know. That's just me, though. All my AMD cards are always on Team Red miner, and all my NVIDIA is always on T-Rex. 38.9. Are we lose? What's going on here? This target hash rate's only 39. What did we change here? We dropped the memory, right? Yeah, we dropped the memory a bit. That's what's going on here. We upped the core but dropped the memory, and it's not looking to be on par. But we're using more power. We're using a little more power because the core, you know, draws the power. Team Red miner fees are too much. 2.5 LOL miner is way better. Probably. I never even looked at the fees. I just use it. maybe it is better. Maybe I should swap. I'm losing a percentage or 1.5% or whatever it is, the difference. 38.93, 142, or is our power down a little bit now? 148, 152. We're actually a little less power. Interesting. Let it tweak it out though. 109 viewers, 63 likes. Hit that like button, guys. Smash it, smash it. Subscribe button. Hit all those buttons. Hit all the buttons. If you already hit them once, you know, hit them 3 or 5 or 7 more times. You know, odd numbers. Even numbers are bad. Unless you already liked it, then you can use even numbers. Fees matter. Who made LOL miner lives off dev fees now. Yeah, I don't know what. Did they drop their fees? I forgot to look that up. Did LOL miner, because you know they raised their fees because they were the first ones to come with the, you know, updated LHR unlocker. But did they said, you know, within a week they're going to drop it again. So did they release an update with lower fees? I don't even know. I didn't even look. Is that a thing? Did they drop their fees back down? Because it was cranked up. Is 1%. I don't mind. Oh, it's down to 1% now? Okay. Because what was it? Was it 1.5 or 2% there last week or 2 weeks ago when they first released that unlocker? I don't even remember. 0.85 right now. 85%? Oh, it's 0.85, but it's still 1% on the unlocker, isn't it? Or something like that? I don't know. 2%. I don't know. It's dropping. What? It's crashing? Or are we talking about something else? What are we at? 155. What's our power? 145. 151. 154. 143. 143 to 152. And what should we go? 153 probably, huh? 153 the power we're gonna roll with, or what? These darn unlockers and their power jumping. 38.83. Hey, Patrick. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. 152. 152 for our power. All right, let's just roll in our power. 152 minus 152, subtract to 22. I guess that would have been easy at 130. So we're 130 at the wall here. Software numbers is 109. Software is telling us so you guys can see as well. 109 watts at the wall. And our hash rate. What are we getting? 38.7. 38.6, 38.68. We have a couple 38.68s in a row. We might have to roll with that one. 38.68. 38.7. We'll wait for the next ticker. Next ticker. The Super LHR MSI 3060 Ti garbage card is not. It's doing the same thing. It won't break 42 even with the new one. So it's still garbage. So it's definitely going to need itself a BIOS mod, but I don't even know if I'm going to do it or not. I might. It's sitting in the server. I don't really care about that card. You know, an extra 8 mega hash, whatever, big deal. I don't think it's really going to affect me too much. So I might just leave it alone, do its thing. If I can fix it though and get better, that would make for, you know, nice video. So I should probably try to BIOS mod it and see if I can get that thing, you know, performing better. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. 38.79, 38.7. Okay, so it looks like 38.73. We'll roll with that. 38.73 because it's kind of in the middle of all these jumping arounds. 38.73. All right, hash to watt ratio. What do we got? 38.73 divided by 130. 0.297. Oh, that's the worst one so far. 0.297. 0.297. All right, so now we have the minus. So no lock core clock here. So we're going to go minus 502, 2700 on the memory, and we're actually going to set a power limit of 112 watts. So let's see how this does. Because this is another setting we tried from one of your guys. This is one of your guys' settings that we tried out here previously. So we're going to see how it goes. So we're going to set our power limit at 112 watts, even though technically you're not supposed to, but we're going to. So minus 502, 2700. Minus 502, 2700. We're going to apply that. And then this is our last setting to check. So we're going to, we're going to try cranking this thing up and see what we can get out of it or something. What kind of settings should we try? Let me know. 1700 on the core. Maybe 3000 memory. See what that does. Does that sound like something we should try? Forgot my minus 502 settings from LOL. I'm using 1450 core and 20. Oh, that was your setting. Well, we tested out your setting again. Right here. The minus 502 with 2700. Dun dun dun. Gotta do the same stuff. It's the only way we can directly test it. $3080 Ti FTW3 getting 100 mega hash on T-Rex, 1400 core, 3000 memory. Crazy. That's cool. That's that's right. That's Ti. I was like, that's almost 100% unlocked. That is pretty much, but that's Ti, not a thing. So, but that's good. 100 mega hash. That's not too bad. 1400 core. I don't know if I really want to know the power that thing's pulling. That thing's probably pulling quite a bit, like 250, probably 280, maybe 300 watts or something. That's probably crazy. I don't know. I don't have a Ti to try out, but nice. 100 mega hash. Yes, that is correct about studio drivers versus gaming drivers. Studio drivers are for creators and stuff. They're the stablest drivers you can get. They're usually a driver version 1 or 2 behind, but they are the most stable. And the game ready drivers, they're the newest, latest type of drivers other than a beta driver. But they're for the latest games that just come out and stuff like that. So, yeah. 1750 using T-Rex. T-Rex uses the same values as Linux as well. 270. Where we at? Target unlocker is 38 here. Not bad. 38. If we can get 38 with a power limit. No, wait. Power limit's 112. Other softwares were still dictating what? 109, 117. So we could still see, even though we're power limit at 112, we could still see, you know, 110. We could still upwards be at the wall over, you know, 135, 140 watts, even with the 112 power limit. Crazy. 27, let this do its thing, and then I don't know, I'm trying to think of a setting to use. What should I use? 1552 is the best so far, so yeah, I might try 1600 core and 3000 memory. See what that does. 1600 core, 3000 memory. See if it crashes or not. That might crash. If it doesn't crash, that's good. 38.47, 27.58, 4000 memory. We could try it. I don't know. I think it'll probably crash at that. I don't think it'll handle 4000, but we can definitely give it a shot. See what this thing can really do. I have a funny feeling. At least you know when you overclock too much, T-Rex will give you a DAG file loading error, and LOLMINER will give you that defrag thingamajigger. So that means you're getting close to the, you're actually getting closer over that memory type of limits there before it actually crashes and burns. 38.5, 38. So we're pretty much here. What's our power at? Power is sitting at 146, 148. This is actually interesting. You guys seeing something on the power? We didn't lock the core clock, but we are, the power is a lot more stable. You guys see that? 147, 148, where when we lock our core clock, it's bouncing anywhere from 5 to 10 watts each time. Maybe not. This is, you know, there might be some more fine tuning here. Maybe it's not, even though everything always says, you know, it's a lock your core clock, lock your core clock. Ever since LHR lockers started coming out, it's a lock the core clock. There's a spike there though. But not locking this core clock is actually showing more stability in the power at the wall. That's kind of neat. Very interesting right here about not locking this core clock. Might have to do some tweaking without the core clock locking here. So maybe we should try, you know, minus 300 on the core or something, instead of going up to 1600 lock core clock. Because yeah, we're not, we get the odd spike, but it's not spiking really at all. Interesting. 147. Yeah, I'm pretty safe to say 147, 148 here. And then we get the odd spike to 153, but that's okay. I'm okay with like 147, I think. 147, yeah. Let's do it. 147. 147 minus 22. That's still 125 watts. 125 watts. Software is telling us 112. Yeah, we're locked at 112. So yeah, it's using 112 watts. That makes sense. Now we got to do more tweaking here. I don't know. I'm kind of interested into this non-core clock locking operation going on now. 38.68, 38.68, 38.5. We're also not seeing huge hash rate fluctuations either. Guys, it might be better not to lock any core clocks when it comes to LHR unlocks. Look at this. Let's see what the next ticker is. Oh, you guys can't even see that because I messed up my screen. But like 38.55, 65, 59, 62, like 62, 52, like they're fairly close. Not like, actually now it just drops. So maybe my whole thing was out of whack. It's dropping now. So anyway, what are we going to go with? 38.5, I guess. We'll go 38.5. But we're still in the 38.5. 38.5 mega hash. Hash to watt ratio is... This might be better than our last setting, actually. This used to be one of the worst settings, and now it actually might be okay, at least for the T-Rex on this. 38.5 divided by 125. 0.308. So it did not lose this time. 0.308. There we go. So our worst setting so far in this one was actually our 1590. All right, cool. So we're going to try some new settings now. Some new settings. So I really want to experiment now with not locking a core clock. That seems interesting. But I do want to see what we can get out of this first. So we are going to try a locked core clock. Like I said, we're going to go 1600 and then we're going to try like 3000 memory. What's this going to do? Without a power limit. So apply. We're going to engage and see what happens. Let's try this. Engage. 1600, 3000 memory. What are you going to do for us? You can do anything for us. Let's find out. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. Here we go. See if we have any DAG errors on this one. Do minus 200, 2900. Okay, we'll try a minus 200 after this. I'm not seeing any DAG errors. Usually it happens right here. Right here, you'll see a red flag if your memory is too high. But right now, it looks like we're okay. So that's good. 3000 memory is good on this guy. Here we go. Do its thing. 1600 core. What are we at? Now I want to watch this power again to see the fluctuations. Once it starts doing its unlocker thing. Yep, yada yada. Keep going. This one's only starting at 28. You know, I was expecting to start at least 60. Just kidding. I have a 3060 Ti at minus 510 and MEM 3080, making my megahertz at 8332 per memory, and my core is from 1000 to 1200. Target unlocker is 40. So at this setting, it wants to target 40. Did we break 40? Let me go through here. No, we didn't hit a 40 in any of these. So, are we going to crack the 40 mega hash mark, guys? Let's find out. Stay tuned. We're going to crack the 40. What's our power looking like? Not too bad. 155. But look at it jump. 144 to 155. That's him jumping. We can get more out of this thing. We need more core. I don't even know what the frequencies of this card are even supposed to be like. What are the limits? What can we limit this at before it actually wants to explode? Should we try 1800 on the core? 3400 memory? What can we like actually max this thing out at? Plus 200. We're going to go plus 200 on the core. Why not? 40.01. Oh, we've cracked 40, guys. It's official. 40 mega hash was cracked. 40 is cracked. Keep it up. Keep it up. We cracked 40 mega hash on a LHR version 2. Keep her up. Let's get her going. Oh, 39.97. Do its work. Let this thing do some work. We can probably get more. You know, we didn't have any errors in the DAG files. So we can probably give this thing a little more juice. We'll see what happens. It'd be nice if we could pull this to 41, 42 or something, huh? But our power's actually not up too much. I was expecting a higher power draw. Your TIs won't go that high. After 54 Cs, it seems to start dropping. Yeah, what's my temperatures at? Actually, it says my temperature is 55. Good call. So maybe in the OCTOMINER, it might be better. 39.8, 39.8. Memory pad change. Keep it up, 39.7. Let us do its thing. We'll just see. We're hanging out. Yeah, we can't see any memory type of temperatures though. What do we got? 39.86, 56 on the temp. I could try turning up the fans. We're going to use more power doing that, but we could try it. You know what? We're going for mega hash here. We already got our settings. Or no, we should get the numbers for this before we tinker. So I add these settings in. Mem temp only works on, yeah, I know it's only DDR6X and this is DDR6. So yeah, we don't see memory temps. 37.7. Let's see if we hit another spike. Yeah, I'll up the fans after. I just want to get readouts. Or you know what? Forget the readouts. Like we did our previous settings. The winner here is T-Rex. Let's just see what we can get out of this thing now. So I'm turning off my auto fans. Auto fan off. We're gonna crank this to 100 and see what happens. Now let's watch the power draw. Let's see. Look at that. Look at the power once the fans actually turn up. Get back into this. $39.8. Let's see here. Now remember, like, depending on the power limit, what the TDP of the card is, if we start getting to that level, the fan power is actually going to limit your hash rate and core and everything because it's taking that power away from the TDP. So running your fans fast, even though it helps keep it cool. How come I'm only at 65 fans still? It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. What's going on? What's going on? I want to... Fans aren't cranking up. Okay, I'm going to turn auto fan back on. What? Auto fan is still on. I'm just going to go minimum 100. I'll just use my auto fan minimum. Engage. Let's see what happens. Now we got to keep an eye on the power though. How come it's not going up? Oh, I kind of hear it now. I hear it now. Now let's watch it. You're testing on your 3060 Ti LHR rig right now. Right on. Let us know how some of them turn out. So now we gotta wait to see. Yeah, fans are definitely picking up now. What's the power at? 161.1, 160, 164. See if the temperature is coming down a little bit. Temperature's down to 50. Now let's see if the hash rate will pick up a little bit. Like, really? Is the stream like that far behind? Well, I don't think my EVGA 3060 Ti's are liking the 3200 memory. All right, let's see if we get a little hash rate spike here. If not, then we'll just set our fans back to 65 and see what kind of other tweaking we can get. Now it looks like we're probably where we're going to sit. We're at 48 degrees though. You paused it and forgot to come back and forgot. Nice. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So we're going to try to crack 40 again, but we might need another setting. It just had one tweak of 40. So 39.75. 39 point. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up. All right. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. Let it do its thing. Yeah, fans work to lower temp. They're definitely lower. What were we at? 55 and we're down to 47 now. Definitely lowering the temp on this GPU, but again, you know, it comes down to the cooler and everything else that's on it. 39.95. We're almost there. We're almost there. The hash rate is coming back up. This thing was literally thermal throttling. The 3060 was thermal throttling. Let's see, we're gonna crack 40. Come on, let's crack 40 again. We might have to keep the fans on 100% after all, even with the other settings. Oh no, it went down. Come on. Ugh. No, I got no monitor or anything. There's nothing here. I can show you. You want to see my exact setup? I'll show you exactly what my setup looks like. Here's my test bench. There's nothing on it. All it's hooked to is Ethernet. There's no cable. We're SSH'd in through our actual internet here. So there you can see nothing plugged into there. Sitting on the test bench. There's no monitor or anything on the motherboard or anything either. So that's that unit. All right, there we are. Yeah, the 510 drivers seem to be doing good. Oh, we broke 40. We did it. We did it. Bump, bump, bump. We broke 40, guys. We broke 40. So, yeah, it was thermal throttling. We're at 40.05. What's our power? 160. 160 watts because of that fans. No, it does not. This is a version 2, and I didn't do it. Oh, 40.2. We just hit 40.2. We're going up. We're going up. This thing's going to take off like a rocket. 42 mega hash. Here we come. 160 watts. 165 there. Let's see the fans. See how much power fans use? Extra power. Fans are one of the least efficient things. It also takes out of your power limit if you have one set. So what are we going to go with power on this though? 160. Yeah, 160. We're going to have to go with 160 here. Minus 22. That's 138 watts. 138 watts. So let's just run some numbers to see what this looks like quick. 138 watts at the wall. What are our settings again? So we're running 1600 core, 3000 on the memory. 1600. Whoa. 1600 on the core, 3000 memory. Obviously it's locked. Locked. What's our mega hash at now? Oh, it dropped. Oh man, we lost it. We lost it. We peaked at 40.2, but we can't really use our peak number. 39.92. We need a mega hash number, guys. We need a mega hash number, but we broke 40 mega hash. But I think we can get more out of this thing. We're going to get more. We're going to get more out of this thing. We're going to find some different settings. We're going to try without lock core clocks because I think the power is a lot more stable without locking that core. So like, oh, 40.04. There we are again. You know what? We're just going to go with 40. Let's just roll with 40 mega hash. Let's see what kind of hash to watt we actually have. What's going on in our actual 122. So we're at 122 in the software. All right. 122 software. We're gonna go with 40 mega hash, even though it was slightly above. Let's see our hash to watt ratio at these settings. Wouldn't that be awesome if it actually turned out to be, you know, fairly efficient? We'll see. 130, 40 divided by 138. Oh no, 0.289. So we have a new loser. 0.289. 0.289. So, you know, it's not the, I'll turn this up. It's not the most efficient setting, but you know, it broke 40 mega hash. But what else? We can get more. I think we can get more. We're not done yet. We're not done with this thing at all. Okay, what should we do? Unset. I don't even know what I want to do right now. Oh yeah, -2. Okay, we're gonna go -200. You want to go 2700, 29, or should we keep it at 3000? All right, we'll go 2900. 2900. Apply. Ooh, what kind of power limit do we want? Actually, what was our power limit there? Let's go to software is 122. Let's do 122 for a power limit. Why not? It can crack 40 on 122. So we're gonna go 123. We'll give it one more watt because why not? We'll give it an extra watt, you know, give it a little extra kick. Now, come on, let's see here. 41 mega hash, let's go. But I'm curious about the stability. I want to see the power at the wall. This is what I'm mostly curious about not locking your core. That's what I'm really interested in now. Here we go. Here we go. $116 viewers, 74 likes. Come on, guys, smash that like button. Let's roll. We're gonna bust 41 mega hash potentially on a 3060 version 2. We'll see. I gotta write all these down to make a video later. I bought all that Pulsar 3 days ago and haven't hit a block since. Really? I hit 3 blocks yesterday and 3 blocks today. How many connections do you got? I'm sitting at 12 connections right now, I think. I think I'm at 12. Do you have do you have any banned peers? How much Pulsar am I standing? I think I got 14,000 right now. I think I'm at 14,000. I mined about 6,000, 7,000 of it, and the rest is all from reward staking. So I've got like 5,000 or 6,000 worth of staking rewards. I usually hitting like, there was a couple days ago where I was on a bear stray. I didn't hit anything for like 2 or 3 days, but then some days I'll hit like 4 or 5. I think one day I actually hit 7 or 8 blocks right in a row on the same day. I was like, whoa, this is insane. And then other days it just slows right down to nothing. What's the best setting for a Zotac 3060 Ti LHR? I don't know. We're testing the 3060 and I only have a trash 3060 Ti that won't do anything, so that won't help out at all. I hope the miners will keep working on unlocking LHR even with the merge coming because there's still ETC. Yeah, but the only GPU that has a chance on Ethereum Classic after ETH is probably an A2000 because all the ASICs that can switch will be going there too. So if you want to count 100% of the hash rate moving to ETH, then you can. But I don't think ETC is going to be a settling ground for GPUs because whatever ASICs can switch will switch, and that's going to be the only thing they can really switch to. So you got to keep an eye on that. And A2000s can compete with the majority of the ASICs, but nothing can compete with those Jazz miners. Those things are monsters. But yeah, I don't think ETC is going to be a savior for GPUs. Not anytime soon anyway. Maybe next bull run in a couple of years. Potentially there's a chance, but not for a while. Hey, Thershara Manapruma. I totally butchered your name. Sorry. Why FlexPool? Curious about the motives. I've always used FlexPool since they came out. It actually reverts back. There's a funny story that goes on there. Everything uses the same type of payout scheme now, but before 1559 and everything, FlexPool was actually the most profitable pool to mine on. And the reason for that is because I know EtherMine had a lot of hash rate and all this, and their payouts were really cheap. You know, they'd only charge 1 GUI for the payouts. You come back, you get your things pre 1559. But what actually was going on with all those large mining pools was they would send their miners payouts on the blocks that they mine. So they'd hit the block, and then, you know, 15-second transactions would happen on that block, and that determines your gas fee. So EtherMine and all these large pools would utilize that point in time to they'd prioritize all the miners payouts for cheap fees out there, and you get your payouts to that. So that would be prioritized over larger blocks. So if there's a massive coming in, they charged, you know, they sent all their fees out for a 2eth block when there's potential, the chance that they could have hit a 100th block, which would have been a huge payout. So FlexPool, you have to set your own gas fees. You just got paid out whenever you hit your reward and the fees hit that certain amount. But in doing it that way, the largest blocks were prioritized over paying the miners being prioritized, which, you know, the bigger the miner you are and stuff, FlexPool was more profitable to mine using that method. And then 1559 came out, and everyone else pretty much adapted FlexPool's payout scheme. So now you can see, you can set your gas everywhere, or you can use BTC or whatever. But FlexPool started that whole operation before everybody else, and it was the most profitable way to mine. So that's why I still use FlexPool. Because, you know, they were straight out, you know, trying to make the most for you. Yeah, those jazz miners are insane. Yeah, they're crazy. I don't know what's going on. I'm still waiting for mine, but I don't know if it's coming in anymore. The guy's giving me a whole bunch of crazy workarounds. But we're not breaking 40 mega hash here, guys. I'm not seeing any 40 mega hash being broken here. 39, 37. But what is the power? Are we 158, 160? Our power, look at that. It's a lot more stable, though. It doesn't have the 5 to 10 watt jumps. It's within 3. Yeah, not locking your core is a better option, I think. Now, are we powered? We're powered at 122. We're not even using the 123 here by the looks of things. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want this. Okay, what do we got going on here? Refresh. So we're using the 123. I don't know. Maybe I should give it some more juice. Let's give it, you know, 125 watts. Let's give it 125 watts. See what happens. You're not really supposed to do that while it's unlocking, but we just did it anyway. Are you doing a Flux node video? My server plan is Flux node, Chia, ETH, and leftover cores RTM. I don't have any Flux to stake or to make a node, or I would. I have 15 Flux that you guys sent me. I don't have any Flux of my own. Like, I haven't mined it or I haven't swapped anything to it. So I have 0 Flux, so I cannot create a node myself. So I probably won't be able to do that video. I know, 39.94. We're so close. 30. Oh, and that drops. All right. Well, let's try something else. We can get more out of here. We can get more. You know what? Maybe it's the memory. I got an idea. I don't know how. You know what? We're just going to go all out. Let's go all out. What do you think we can get with something like this? Let's go 0 of a core. We're going to go, I don't know, 3200 memory and no power limit. What do you think this will do, guys? What do you think this is going to do? I don't even know. But we're about to find out. That's all I know right now. We're going to find out this very second. Hurry up, engage. The miner crashed already. Uh-oh. The miner's not... There we go. I thought we already crashed or something. We're going 0 core, 32 mem, 0 power limit. Engage. Dump, bump, bump. Here we go. Fire. Oh my gosh, look at the power. Maybe we should have set a power limit. We probably should have set a power limit, maybe, you know, maybe 130. Rent me your lucky rig. I don't know which one's lucky. 197. What's the TDP of this card? We're using a lot of power right now. This thing better hit like 50 mega hash. 200 watts. 201. But it's stable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I probably should have just put a power limit on, but whatever. We're not going to put a power limit on. We're going to see what this is. Hey, nothing much. 3 Fox. We broke 40 mega hash on a 3060 version 2, so that's good. Uh-oh. Did it crash? I think it crashed. We dropped to 72. We may have crashed, guys. We'll see what happens here in a minute. I think we crashed. Rig might be down. Let's just do a refresh here. I don't think I like those settings. You probably should have set a power limit. I have a feeling we crashed her. Oh no, it's back up to 200. Nice, nice. We didn't crash. I thought we did. Yeah, we're using a little more power than that's recommended, but you know what? We're just gonna see what happens. This card melts, it melts. TDP is 190. Well, yeah. So we're probably at TDP here. Obviously, we have our 22 watts of our system. We got a little more room than... Oh, 76. We're crashed. Something's going to happen. 40.57 is the... Oh, 185. It kicked back in. 200. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Mod it and let it cook. I don't want to wreck A2000s. Set TDP 190. Hey, if this card melts, it melts. Whatever. It won't bother me. If it dies, it dies. Exactly. If it dies, it dies. It's for this is for entertainment purposes. Let's see what we can do. This 30.35. I don't think it's liking these settings. 202 watts on a 3060. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see what this thing will do anyway. 53. We're doing power. We gotta. Cadena mining is awesome. It's profitable. The miners are expensive, but once it's paid off, then it's all profit. And they hardly use any power. So, you know, that's also another win-win. That KD Box Pro that I'm using right now is... I'm in love with it. 40.14. We broke 40. Our hash to watt ratio is in the toilet, but we broke 40 again. We got to find some tweaker settings, though. We definitely got to tweak this down to something that's viable. It's 216 watts at the wall. It's like 190 something. Someone, oh, you know, someone that has a KD6 on order. Oh, KD6 would be absolutely amazing. All right, so we're gonna have to tweak this down a little bit. Let's, I don't know, what are we using here? 162. All right, so let's go 140. Let's set a power limit of, you know, let's go 130. 130. But I think there's a better setting, guys, because honestly, look at how stable the power actually is. The power is still fairly stable. We just drop the power down and see what happens. You think if I buy now 2 Cadenas KD6, I can get ROI? I don't even know how much are the KD6s. I have no idea, but they're probably very expensive. I imagine you could, you know, and especially if it pumps, that'd be amazing, but I don't know how much those things are. If you plan on buying anything, be sure to hit a link first. Hit a link in that description before you purchase stuff. 40.03. 40.19. Oh, nice. We got our power limit set. What did I set it to? 130. Power limit set to 130. 166. You might have to tweak that down a little bit. You're not really supposed to be setting your power limits or anything while it's doing its thing, but I'm gonna do it on the fly. 40.19. 40.22. It's picking up. Temperature's going down. Nice. Win-win. KD6 is mega scalper. 40.22. 50 degrees. Our temperatures are going down. That's good. So I don't know what was the other setting that we used where we broke 40? That was 3,000. So we did it on 3,000. So let's try that again. Let's try something here. We're gonna try, I don't know what yet, but we're gonna try something. What if we bring our power to about 125 maybe? Keep our 32, but what if we do like, I don't know, minus 150, minus 200, 150, 200? What do you think? Minus 232. There you go. Sounds good. Fully electric. Sounds good. Minus 232, 136 power limit. All right, let's do that. I think that power is still going to be a little high with the 136, but we'll try it. We will try it. We can definitely tweak the power limit later on. Where is the plate sheet I want? Right there. Remember, we're running 100% fans here. Usually I never do this, but we're doing it to keep this cart. What am I doing? Wrong command. There we go. Should try more memory though. I should try like 3600. See if it'll load the DAG. You get 39.05, 1635, 2600 mem, 110 watts in the miner. Nice. What was our actual setting? Closest one to that was our 3000. 110 watts in the miner. That was 122. KD6 is $50,000. I wish I had $50,000. Honestly, I probably would buy one myself, to be completely honest, and just hope nothing ever happens to KD. Kadena, KDA. I just bombed my rig time to reboot. Oh, we're still pretty high on the power. We got to fix that. Our power is too high. We need to tweak that down. If I had a free 50K for a KD6, I would buy right now. Yeah, if I had a free 50K, I definitely would as well. 100 gigabytes or worse. KD6 for 25K if you got it early. It's now fine. Did you have some of those KD6s on orders? I can't remember if that was one of the ones you have in your collection coming or not. You have one that won't even go past 1600 memory and Hive. Crazy. $22.94. Let's see what we got. 96 viewers, 88 likes. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit all those other cool fun buttons. Let's do it. Yeah, KD6 after ROI is ridiculous profits, like absolutely insane. You missed out and got the KD5s. Okay, gotcha. I know KD6. Let's get data miners. Honestly, if it's KDA stays strong and keeps doing its thing, and obviously if nothing ever happens to the network, you know, that's probably something you should build for, purchase for, or something. I still don't know much about KDA, but I do know it's extremely profitable to mine and hardly uses any power. Efficiency is awesome. Profitability is awesome. Like, it's almost too good to be true. 40.47. Now the difficulty is slowly picking up. It's on an uphill climb. Keep that in mind because more and more people see the profitability, and obviously more and more people are buying miners for it. But we're over 40, but we're at 172. We got to drop our power down a little bit, guys. We got to drop the power a little bit. Let's drop the power. 136. Yeah, you know, let's try one. You know, I think 128 maybe. See what happens. Hopefully it doesn't wreck our LHR unlocker too much. 40.33. Now, what kind of power are we looking for to become... We can get 40 mega hash efficient. Now, I don't think we're going to. But what kind of power are we looking at to be efficient here? So let's just say... 40 by 150. No. No, we need less than that. Darn. I don't think we're gonna we're gonna need like as low as like 125 watts at the wall. So to get something decently efficient. Looking at our past numbers. So what is our best setting so far? Looks like this guy right here, the 1350 2700. 36.61 at only 109 watts. So far, this looks like the best efficient number to use. But we're still testing. We're still seeing what we got here. 40 point. We're hanging out in the 40s with that power limit drop. Maybe where we at? Try a bit more. Let's try 125. Let's drop that to 125. See what happens. .38. Crossplay 11 cents. Hey Rabid, what happened to the gaming streams? Oh, hey Peak, what's going on? Oh, I've been busy. I'll stream there sometime soon. I was thinking about maybe streaming there today, but now this stream is taking quite a bit of time. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll be streaming on the gaming channel again sometime here soon. 160. Take your time. Now, what are we at? 168, 162. At least see, well, yeah, we got to find a good setting here because this is a lot more stable than locking a core clock. 160 to 162, 161. Yeah, we're not jumping 10 all over the place. So I really like the fact that so we got to find the proper, you know, non-locked core clock for this because it seems like a better way to roll. We are still over 40 mega hash, so it's quite a few settings here that are actually working. But we need to drop that power more. Okay, let's bring that power limit down some more and see what happens. Overview. So we're at 125. Let's make sure we're at 125 though. All right, let's bring it down. Ew, I don't know. Will 122 work? We're probably going to start losing our hash rate here. That might be too much. Might be too much. Hey, where can we get the new miner? Which miner? The latest T-Rex miner? You can get it straight on their website. I am using HiveOS right now. Space Racer, are you referring to T-Rex miner? I'm just on HiveOS, so update HiveOS and it's there. Or you can go to T-Rex right here. Releases. Copy. Here, there you go. There's the latest T-Rex miner release right there. Copy this link too. If you guys are looking for CPU mining calculators, check that out as well on the website. You can check out the profitability of your CPU if you know your hash rates. Check that one out also. Space. I download it for Windows from Discord. No problem. Yeah, Fish it just released yesterday, the official. Their Discord did have a beta version for the past week or so, but okay, where are we at? 40.2, 40.56. Where's our power at? 158. You know, we're actually bringing our power down decently. We're doing not too bad. What are we at? 159. Look how stable the... Oh, I had a little jump there. 157. 159. So 159 minus 22. We're actually down to 137 watts at the wall, and we're over 40 mega hash. It's not too bad. What do we got here? What was our last one? 138. We're actually better than this setting here. 138. We're 137 right now. So we're slightly using less power. Interesting. We might have to bring down the power limit a little bit more and see what happens. We're still over 40. So awesome. This is holding good. Okay, let's bring that power limit down a bit more. 122. You know what? Let's try 120. What happens at 120? Trying 120 over power limit now. Didn't really come down in power too much. The temperature's not too bad though either. 47. Remember, the fan is cranked. I should. Oh, I wonder if I. You know what? I should try putting the fan back down to 65 and see what happens. We're doing too many settings at once though, so something's gonna mess something up. Okay, I'm gonna bring that back down to 65. That'll help with our power too, as long as it stays consistent. Ooh, so 40.16. Keep it up. Keep it up. $156, 157. Well, yeah, like it's so much more stable without locking your core clock. That's why I want need to find some nice settings here without a core clock lock. That seems the better option to go. It's way more stable without locking your core. Sorry for taking you out of the Aeon poker tournament. It was an honor. Was that you, Jay, that took me out? Awesome. If that was awesome, congrats to you. Good job. Hey, what's going on with our temp? Our temp's still going down. Oh, is the fan going down? Yeah, the fan's starting to ramp down now. Just started. Temps 40. Temps are looking good. Power's down. It didn't come down too much. 156. 154. Yeah, now those fans are coming down. We can just hold the temperature down. 40.48. Nice, nice. Is this an OG? This is a version 2. This is a version 2 3060, and yeah, we're looking at not locking your core clock. It's because it's funny. Ever since the LHR core unlockers come out, there, you know, everything, all the readmes, lock the core clock, lock the core clock. But you see your power is fluctuating like crazy. But then we tried not locking our core clock, and we're seeing a lot more stability in terms of power at the wall. So now we need to find a setting that's good without a locked core clock, because I don't want to run a locked core clock anymore. This is way better. And look, 40.59. 40.59. We're almost at 40.6 here. And our power is coming down. Yeah, I see the temp is climbing. If it can stop at like 50, we might be okay, but we're probably going to get above that. Maybe 70% fans can help keep this. You know, the OCTOMINER, throwing this back in the normal OCTOMINER case may help this out. 50. Oh, it's at 50 now. 40.44. 155. 1555. What is that? 156. 155. 155. 156. The odd spike. All right. Well, let's go with. So 156 minus 22. So that's 134 watts. 134 watts. 40.44 divided by. Oh, temperature's still climbing. 154. Wait, what is that? Wait, 133. 133. 40.133. It's at 0.304. Now, 0.03 at 40 mega hash isn't too bad of a hash to watt ratio. But yeah, our temperature's picking up, so is our hash rate's dropping. We may be able to tweak this fan a little bit. You know, what if we try maybe 75 can help keep this temperature down a bit. Try 75 fans. I want to bring the power down a bit more though. I want the power down lower. Let's try 118 for power limit. This might be, you know, nice optimal settings right here though. The minus 200 on the core, 32 and 121. What you're guesstimating? Yeah, I just went to 118. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens at 118. Oh, we're below 39, but it could be the temperature issue. So we'll see what happens once the temp comes down. You know what? Might have to crank the fan back up again just to see if that was the issue. Or we need a little more power. 153, 154 right now though. 152. 153, subtract 22. That's down to 131 watts at the wall. Oh, we're losing it. We're losing it. It's dying. Is it a fan issue or the power issue? It might. Oh no. It's cooling down. Might be a power issue. Let's try it. Let's go back to 120. Back to 120 on the core. Oh crap! I gotta check my YATA node. Hold on. Checking YATA nodes. I gotta see how much. Let's go to this. Adjust that. Turn that off for a second. So we need to minus that. It is running good. I gotta write down a number here quick. Let's go to my wallet. Let's see what I got in 24 hours. Rabid's pool. All right, 2875. I gotta write that down. $28.75. All right, good to go. Any new pulsar blocks? Negative. Current connections. 15 current connections. All right. All right. Turn the Roblox back on. Get that back in there. Auto clicker engage. I gotta make sure it's working. Yes, it is. Get back into there. And close that out. All right, we're back. $2,225 in 24 hours. Is that what it works out to be? Yeah, I guess it is. Did Raptorium difficulty go down? I keep getting more Raptorium. Yes, the difficulty does look like it's going down. So, you know, this is what we see in crypto winters. People pull off thinking stuff isn't profitable, and that's when you sweep in behind and maximize your future profitability. So yes, Raptorium difficulty is dropping, so we're all going to be rich here in about 2 or 3 years. That does not mean everyone else go turn your rigs on though. Anyway, where are we at here for hash rate? Back to 40.28. Nice. So it was a power issue. It was not. Oh, I got to turn the power on. So where are we at here? Oh, 160. What happened there? So we're over 40 mega hash. Fans are at what? 75%? Yeah. 53. As long as we keep this thing at 53 or lower, we can. This thing does thermal throttle. So maybe in an octo case we can get a little more out of it. We'll see. But my understanding is the CMP cards aren't as cost competitive. No, the CMP cards are very expensive, but when it comes to being efficient, they're actually really, really good cards. But yeah, the cost to buy them is expensive. So here we are, 155, 156, 154, 158, 155. I don't know. We have more tweaking. You have a helium miner running? Nice. Awesome. I have no helium miners. That's still something I have yet to try. And there's like 2-year backup orders. And someone messaged me, some company messaged me and said they had a whole bunch in stock now. And if I wanted to try one out, it was about a month ago. And then they said, you know, we have them in stock. We can ship them right away. Short supply, yada, yada. And then I haven't heard back. So I don't know what's going on there. But 40. So yeah, we're hanging over 40. So that's awesome news. 155, 156. Temperatures is 155 minus 22. 133. So yeah, 133. 133. So 40 divided by 133. We're sitting at, yeah, 0.300 type of operation. So what do we need? We need some tweaking here. We need, oh crap, I just grabbed the wrong mouse and I just wrecked my whole Roblox operation because it's auto clicking. Who knows what it's clicking on right now? Okay, what do we gotta do? We need a different setting here. 150 core maybe? What do you figure? 150 core, maybe more memory. Let's try more memory. Why not? Let's go 3400 memory. Because that's what we're gonna do. Is this thing gonna crash on us? Who thinks it's gonna crash? We should probably reset it though. Probably gotta reset this thing now. No, this is a 3060. This is my 3060 V2. The 3060. That's hilarious. Actually, you say that. This thing's, my 3060 is hashing less than 1.7 mega hash less than my 3060 Ti. That's horrible. You know, that makes me want to crush that even more. Thanks a lot for mentioning that, Tech Man. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. My 3060 is 1.7 mega hash less than a 3060 Ti. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to run it over with a tank. That just cut a wound deeper. Oh my gosh, didn't even think of that till you mentioned that. But no, for anyone just tuning in now, I see everyone's leaving, so I don't know if someone just went live or what, but there's a 3060 version 2 non-TI, and we're pulling 40 mega hash right now. We're still trying to figure some tweaking out to get this a little more efficient, because this isn't the best hash to watt ratio we came across. There are some more efficient settings out there, but this isn't looking too great. Maybe, I wonder if we should retweak it now. Should we shut it off and retweak it with this 3400 memory? You know what? I got an idea. Let's retweak it, but let's let it do its whole LHR unlocker thing again. But we're gonna try, I don't know, this is probably gonna explode. Let's try 3600 memory. Let's see what happens at 3600 memory, minus 200 core. Also, it's looking like not locking your core clock makes your wall power a lot more stable. Locking your core clock actually almost seems like a bad idea at this point, which is interesting. All right, we're gonna hit this. We're gonna send that to the moon. Let's see what happens. 3600 memory. Are we gonna run into a DAG file loading error because that's probably too much? Oh yeah, there we go. T-Rex, thread terminated, error codes, shutting down. Okay, I think we got too much of a memory clock on this operation right now. All right, we better turn that down before it explodes. It's not going to explode, but let's try 3500. We'll bring it down 100. We're going to run this borderline max. We'll go 35. Or should we go 3550? Let's try 35 on this thing. There we go. What are you going to tell us now? Oh no, it doesn't like that either. Okay, well, maybe we were already at memory max. We might have been at, unless it was already at memory max, and because we upped the memory during mining process, it skipped the DAG gen and it's actually better. That could have been a thing. Let's try 34 and see what happens. Maybe the cards crashed now and won't start ever. Maybe we broke it. All right, did we break you? Are you broken? And, oh, okay, now it's not working at that either. What were we running? Yeah, we might have to run a delay. Good call. But then it's going to do its LHR unlocker thing. Yeah, let's try a delay. We're going to try a delay. It's having issues with the DAG file. So, unset. Let's do a delay. Okay, we're going to go back to 3600. I'm going to go back to 36. We just need the DAG file to load. We're going to delay it for, I don't know, 20 seconds? 20 seconds might be okay before it starts hitting the LHR unlock. So we're going to go 32. Delay in seconds. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. We're trying 36 again. Gauge with a 20-second delay. Oh. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Oh well, let's just let it do it. Oh no, it just crashed already. Completely. Oh wait, is it gonna go? No, it's not gonna go. Maybe we fried it. That'd be awesome. Alright, rewind, stop, delay off. Unset. MC's like, ah, maybe. Maybe we did. Maybe not. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait, we were at 32 before, weren't we? 32. Let's go 32, no delay. And see what happens. If we can get through the DAG file, then we can crank it up. Where is my flight sheet? And we're still broken. What? I think we broke it, guys. We broke it. We destroyed this. It used to be good. Now it's horrible. Try it again. Oh man. Why are you doing this to me now? Yeah, reboot. You're right. You're right. I thought I'd try it one more time. Let's reboot this operation. Reboot. Then what? Try 3800? We could try 3800 after the reboot. Keep the setting, just reboot. Yeah. See what happens. So far minus 200 core, 3200. Now I wonder if we go 150, that's more core. I wonder if we go minus 250. We didn't write down the other setting we were at though. So I wonder, just so we can look at these numbers. Here's kind of what we got going on in terms of our testing. So where is our most efficient so far is this one right here. So let's just turn this green. Bam. Bold. Yeah. And our worst is this. Red. So that's our worst setting here. Oh, how come my road didn't turn color? Where is it? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, go back to white. Go back to white. Anyway, going over our settings here. Worst setting that we tried. This is a new one we tried this time, so it's not part of the old LOL ones. But our best setting was this 1350, 27. It gave us 36.6 mega hash at only 100 watt software and 109 watts at the wall, which was 0.335 of a hash to watt ratio. So this is our most efficient setting that we found. This was our least. Our 1552 did hit 39.2, but there's other settings which we're trying now. We're actually surpassing 40 mega hash. So this thing loaded up now or what? Let's see. Boom. Power. Engaged. Refresh. No miners set. Same settings. Okay, let's see if we crippled this GPU or not. Engage. Connect. Oh, what's going on? And uh-oh, it's still crippled, guys. It's still broken. We wrecked it. We destroyed it. I guess I could run over this one with a tank too. All right, untweak, engage, unset. We melted the memory right off of it. Let's just bring this down to about, we'll let it cool down at 2800. See what happens. Bring it down to 28. We need RGB on the GPU. Yes, we definitely need RGB on it. Let's try this. Bam. Let's see what this does. Engage. There we go. Oh, still at terminated error code. Explosions. Explosions. Interesting. Let's try something else. Let's go to... I gotta write down these settings though before I change stuff. Minus 200. And then 28. And then 120. Alright, let's go back to safe mode. Apply. Done. Reboot. You're gonna RGB your toilets. All right, I went back to some safe mode settings here. 1200 locked core clock, 26 mem. Took off the power limit. We're doing another reboot so it loads with these settings. Then we'll see what happens. Drop the fan back down to 65. And let it do its thing. Has blue LED. Has blue LEDs? What, for real it does? Are you joking? You legitly have LED around it? Oh, crazy. Core clock -3, mem clock 1550, power 61% via MSI afterburn. So 1550, so 3100 memory is what you're rolling with. Can't miss now. Is it back yet? No, it failed, so I'm rebooting again. Let's see, it might be back now though. So plate sheet, yes, there we go. Engage. Bump, bump, bump. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. Connect. And we are still... I guess it's working. Or it just froze. Power's not doing anything. Stuck at 92. All right, we're fixed. We're up and running again. All better. There we go. DEG generation. Now we got to hurry up and get back into here. Whoa, wrong button. So what were we at? We need to adjust gauge. So we're going to go... what were we? -200. We're going to go 3600 again. And our power limit. What were we at? I can't remember what our power limit was. Let's try 125. Let's see what happens. Did it just crash? Did it explode already? Oh, the DAG wasn't generated all the way yet. Oh yeah, it was. Here we go. We're back to 3600 memory. What's it going to do for us? Besides maybe crash. Oh, I didn't change my fan. I didn't change my fan. We gotta get our fan speed back up. We'll go back to 75. You know what? Let's go 80% just because. There we go. All right. Uh-oh. 71.5. Uh-oh. 70. Uh-oh. Card killer. We're back. We're good. It's all fine. There's nothing wrong with it. This is the fun. This is the fun stuff. Maybe what was our power limit? I totally forgot. We were at 125, mate. Yeah, I'm at 125 right now. I put it to 125. So we'll see what this does right here. And 28. 51 degrees already. Kryptonic, what's going on? There's someone claiming he achieves 54 mega hash with memory 4000 and core 1400. Is that, I'm assuming that's a 3060 Ti or maybe a 3070, but definitely not a 3060. All right, let's see what happens. The target's only 35, but you know what? We're gonna be over 40. Don't listen to the target. Well, the target's probably pretty accurate, but oh no! Failed, crashed. It blew up again, guys. It blew up again. All right, we better put it back down. Better bring it back down. 3200. Or what were we? 3000? I don't remember what we were running anymore. What was our safe limit? Still crashing? Restart. Exit. Oh, we're gonna make. Oh no, didn't make it. Okay, forget you. Let's go back to, I don't know, 1350, 2800. Gauge. Yes, I see you gave us errors. And oh, we broke it again, guys. I guess I shouldn't have went to 3600 memory again. Oh wait, oh no. Oh no. Restart, reboot, engage. Guess it might have been an April Fool's joke. Maybe. I broken the card. Maybe. No, I didn't. It's good. It's a good card. Set our thing back down here. 65%. Back to the fan. Even though you guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay, where's back to our efficient setting here? So 1350, 2700. 1350. You know, let's go 2800. We're gonna go 28 because why not? Connect. We're still live? Yes, we're up and running again. All better. So we're going to be using, this is the same setting that we found was the best hash to watt. We're locked core, so obviously we're going to see fluctuations. But I went up an extra 100 memory, so we'll see what happens there. If we can tweak on this efficient setting a little bit, maybe we can do some craziness. I still find it weird that laptop they say beat non-LHR desktop cards. They still do. They do better than even the non-LHR. You know, all the laptops they're all non-LHR, but I didn't know they were even hashing better. That's crazy. Might need to run new drivers. Anyone for Windows settings here? Can't seem to get over 35 mega hash. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I never tried this in Windows, so I'm not sure. I got XMRig to work on a 2013 MacBook Pro. I got 1 kilohash on Monero Ocean. That's something. Awesome. Yeah, that's definitely something. Cool. But yeah, we broke 40 mega hash, so that's good. That's good stuff. Cracking open 40 mega hash. What's your 3060 Ti and 3070 Ti card model? Any 3060 Dell laptop does 48.8 mega hash at 78 watts, 616 efficiency per watt. 3060 is at 3060 non-Ti is at 48. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That is absolutely crazy. Everyone go out and buy laptops, I guess. Selling everything and buying laptops. 3060 V2 in Windows, 38.3, 103 watts, Wooly Cooly, core clock. Minus 300, mem 1550, power 61. Interesting. I might have to try that. Let's see. So it's minus 300 memory, 1550, so that's 3000. It's 3100 memory, so 31 minus 3. What's your Ultimate Enforcer? What's your software power telling you, so I know what to set the power at? Yeah, no, yeah, I know they're not LHR locked, but it's just crazy still that a 3060 is pulling that much off. I was chatting with a Discord friend. He had just ordered 6 rigs from China made up of modified 3060 mobiles for full hash rate. Yeah, I heard a lot of these Chinese GPUs are kind of coming out like that, and laptop GPUs and stuff. Craziness. Oh. Do its thing, do its thing. Lock in, lock in. What was our numbers here? So this thing should get 36.61. 36.51. We have a Legion laptop with a 3060 doing 47.5. Nice. Craziness. 1.3 minutes since last unlock. What are you mining on processors at the moment? I was doing a Yatacoin solo mining test. So I was testing solo mining Yatacoin to my own solo pool, because that's the only way you can solo mine Yatacoin is by running your own node and making your own pool. So that's what I was testing out on my CPUs currently. $27. Now we're stuck. Are they just taking the GPUs out of laptops? For the most part, probably, yeah. $3080 in that work laptop. Haven't tested the hash yet. Really? You haven't tested the hash yet? Just kidding. Well, awesome. May as well give that thing a go. Picking back up to the 35ers. Craziness. Do it. Do it. Yeah, do what? Yeah, test it. We need to know. We want to know. 35.06. Pick it up. Been on ETC for over a year. Crazy. I definitely have to boot into Hive thumb drives. They all have this software locking it down. Oh, craziness. 36. So awesome. Anyway, we did break 40 mega hash, so that's awesome. Good stuff. I wish I could. I'm gonna have to BIOS mod that 3060 I have or something. Gauge. So there we go. That's that. We probably should. We've been here for a little while, guys. We should probably wrap this one up. Maybe we'll do some more testing tomorrow. I don't know. I gotta do something with that 3060 Ti though. I should BIOS mod it, see what happens. But yeah, T-Rex is legitly beating LOLMINER. Things are looking better. Looks like not locking your core is potentially better than doing a core clock lock, because the hash rate, the wattage there on the wall, it's not bouncing around like we've previously seen. So that's cool. Anyway, I appreciate everyone for showing up for this. It's been a couple hours, so I gotta go eat and stuff. Getting yelled at from upstairs, so much appreciated. I will see you guys all in the next one, and I gotta find my button. Budweiser.
Rabid out.